In the discussions of time value of money, so far we have talked about single amounts, one future value or one present value. And we have seen that how its present or future value can be calculated. But in actual life, we come across several other cash flows where a same amount, equal amount is paid or received after regular interval of time. So, two things which are important in this, that if an amount which is the same amount is paid or received after a regular interval of time, then such kind of a cash flow is called an annuity. यानी एनिटी एक ऐसी सीरीज ऑफ पेमेंट और रिसीट है कि जिसके अंदर अमाउंट सेम रहती है और टाइम पीरियड भी सेम रहता है. Such a series of payment or receipts, if it is at the end of a time period, then we call it an annuity which is ordinary annuity. यानी फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं 20,000 200,000 रुपीज़ इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम पे कर रहा हूँ हर साल के आखिर में, देन इट इज़ एक्चुअली एन एनिटी, क्योंकि इसमें हर एक साल के बाद सेम अमाउंट 200,000 पे की जा रही है. Similarly, if I'm getting interest of 40,000 rupees every year, then because the amount of 40,000 is same and it is repeated every year, this also becomes a form of annuity. And if this annuity, as I have just mentioned, is at the end of every year, the amount paid or received is at the end of the year, then it is called a deferred annuity or an ordinary annuity. यानी जो अमाउंट मैं पे कर रहा हूँ या मुझे रिसीव हो रही है, अगर वो पहली तारीख को नहीं है, नॉट एट द स्टार्ट ऑफ द year or month, but it is on the last date, that is end of the year or month, then it is called an ordinary annuity. For example, if the insurance premium is paid on 31st of December of every year, then it is an ordinary annuity. If I'm getting interest on the 31st of every year, then it is ordinary annuity. If you look at this table, you would see that 0 refers to start of year 1, and 1 refers to end of year 1 and start of year 2, and 2 refers to end of year 1 and start of year 2, and likewise we keep on moving and we see that 5,000 rupees are paid at the end of every year. This table is also used for the other type of annuity that we'll discuss, but with a different, slightly different meaning. If we have to calculate the future value of an ordinary annuity, we have got a formula for that. That means कि हमें एक एक करके तमाम अमाउंट्स की फ्यूचर वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, because the amounts are the same. So in one go, by applying the formula, we can calculate the future value of all the series, that is, all the values in the series, whether they are 4 or 5 or 10 or 100 or 1 million. Have a look at this formula. The formula is future value is equal to R, capital R, multiplied by 1 plus R raised to the power n minus 1 divided by R, where FV stands for the future value. Capital R is the amount of installment, which may be a payment or a receipt, and small r is the rate of interest, and n is the number of installments. So if you have a look at this formula is actually multiplication of the amount of installment with a factor to get the future value. Now, if we analyze this factor a little more detail, we see that this factor is actually 1 plus r raised to the power n minus 1 over r, which is written at the bottom of this slide. This factor is actually called the future value interest factor of an annuity, that is FVIFA. So it is somewhat similar to the future value interest factor, but here you see that A, which stands for annuity, is given here. So whenever you are using the table. Later on, we'll talk about it, that we can calculate this value also using a table as we did in the present and future value calculations. So one should be very cautious about it, that the right table is consulted, because the future value interest table is sometime mixed with the future value interest factor of an NAT table. But here the factor given to us is to calculate the future value. Let's have a look at an example, that how would we calculate the future value using this formula. Suppose we have got 1,000 rupees that are paid at the end of every year for 5 years. So that forms an NAT. यानी अगर हम 1,000 रुपया हर साल के बाद पे कर रहे हैं, तो ये एक NAT है, क्योंकि इसमें अमाउंट सेम है और 1 साल की टाइम पीरियड के बाद ये पे की जा रही है. द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट गिवन टू अस इज 10%. तो वो जो फॉर्मूला हमने अभी देखा टू कैलकुलेट द फ्यूचर वैल्यू, वील अप्लाई दैट फॉर्मूला in which the value of capital R, that is amount of installment, is 1000. The rate of interest, the value of small r, is 10%, and the number of installments is 5. So n is equal to 5. So now what we need to do is simply put these values in this formula in order to get the future value of this NAT in one go. So 1000 will then be multiplied by the factor, which is 1 plus 10% raised to the power 5 minus 1 over 10%. And by using a calculator, when we simplify this, we get this value equal to 6.105. So this 6.105 is the value of the factor, which is the future value interest factor of an NAT with 10% rate of interest and 5 installments. And once it is multiplied by the amount of installment, we get 6,150. Now, this formula, if we have a look at it, has simply given us the future value in one go. यानी हमें इन 5 installments को अलहदा अलहदा कंपाउंड नहीं करना पड़ा. अगर हम इस फॉर्मूले को यूज़ ना करें, तो हमें हर इंडिविजुअल वैल्यू को, यानी जो पहली अमाउंट होगी उसे हम अलहदा से कंपाउंड करेंगे फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ 4 years, दूसरी अमाउंट को कंपाउंड करेंगे, तीसरी अमाउंट को कंपाउंड, इस तरह हमें 5 मरतबा फ्यूचर वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करने के लिए ये फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करना होगा, या 4 मरतबा, और फिर उन अमाउंट्स को ऐड करना होगा, सम करना होगा, फिर हमारे पास इस NAT की फ्यूचर वैल्यू आएगी. लेकिन ये फॉर्मूला जो है, ये हमारी कैलकुलेशंस को बहुत ज़्यादा रिड्यूस कर देता है, सिंप्लीफाई कर देता है, एंड इन वन गो वी कैन कैलकुलेट द future value of all the payments. Here it is important to remember that it doesn't make any difference that how many installments are there. इस फॉर्मूले में 5 की जगह पर 50 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स भी हो सकती हैं, 500 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स भी हो सकती हैं. And this formula will give us the future value of that NAT in one go. So the future value of ordinary NAT is calculated using this formula and applying this future value interest factor of an NAT.